Sweetie Pie pets. Am I a breeder? Yes, I am a USDA licensed breeder with 21 years of experience. And what does it mean to be USDA licensed? So first of all, USDA licensing is challenging to earn. It involves an application process. It involves unannounced home inspections to be sure all of my dogs are healthy and treated humanely. There's also rigorous paperwork and records keeping of things like vet visits, medications, daily exercise, and even basic things such as habitat, food, and potable water, etc. But to be honest, I view USDA licensing and requirements as very basic. The USDA does not require socialization, training, playtime, potty training, or anything related to how I raise my puppies. For that, I have my own standards that far exceed the USDA. Number one, all of my breeding is done under the care and guidance of my trusted veterinarians. I leave nothing to chance or to nature, and I use my vet clinics for progesterone levels, artificial insemination, vet checks on my pregnant mamas, and of course, when it comes to delivering a litter, I strictly follow what my veterinarian says. If they say it's time for retirement, then we move forward with fixing my mommies and finding their forever home, usually somewhere around the age of 4. I also run DNA on all my breeding dogs to rule out genetic problems. Again, that is not something the USDA requires, but it's just the best way to ensure healthy puppies. And by the way, using genetics is far superior to trusting the lineage that most breeders and kennel clubs rely on. Lineage is only as accurate as what's truthfully reported. And trust me, there are many disreputable breeders who don't report correctly. Science always wins over word of mouth. So for me, I want all of my breeding sweetie pies to live as beloved pets, which is why I have affiliates. I currently have 25 sweetie pies in my breeding program. And that's way too many dogs for one single family to give daily love and affection, which is why I do have affiliate breeders so that each of my dogs gets to live their best life. My affiliate's job is literally to treat the breeding parents as their pets. They take them for walks, they bathe them, they hold them and play with them, and sometimes they take them on vacation. And when the litters come, they hand raise the puppies under my direction to make sure each puppy is properly socialized. Chihuahuas have a reputation that I'm trying to change one puppy at a time. A properly socialized puppy that's been hand raised will be loving, gentle, and accustomed to people interacting with them. And again, the USDA does not require any of that. Next, in California, we actually have a puppy lemon law. Any puppy purchased from a breeder must include a 1-year health warranty. And a lot of breeders don't really want their buyers to know about that. But I actually extend the guarantee beyond just 1 year. I double it. Because again, like the USDA licensing, the lemon law is the bare minimum in my opinion. Now, to be honest, once in a great while, I do have to give a refund on a puppy or help out with medical bills or even take a puppy back that wasn't a good fit for the family that adopted them. I like to work with each adoptive family. If there's a problem that comes up, I don't just leave my families high and dry after they adopt a puppy. That just wouldn't be nice. My personal mission is for every adoption to be a good fit between the puppy and the new family. I do not want any of my puppies ending up in a shelter, and so I will take them back first. These are living creatures which depend on us humans for safety and for security. And my reputation as a trusted, honest person is the most important thing for me and my sweetie pies. I always tell my adoptive families to contact me if there's a problem. If the puppy's not eating, if the puppy's sad, or the family's vet said this or that. The things I hear from vets. Side note, it's important to find a vet who's familiar with small breeds. You'll hear the craziest things from veterinarians who are not familiar with Chihuahuas. And then, of course, the family freaks out because their vet doesn't know about Chihuahuas. So that's another service that I like to offer all of my adoptive families. I am here if there's a problem. And I've had phone calls from adoptive families in the middle of the night, panicking about an issue. In fact, I just recently had a late night phone call from an adoptive family because their 3-year-old Chihuahua was having some strange problems. And I appreciate that she trusted my advice and she took her tiny boy to emergency immediately. Unfortunately, he had gotten into some THC and was having a very bad episode. And it was a close call, but because she acted quickly and did what I suggested and took him to emergency, that precious little sweetie pie got the treatment he needed and he ended up being okay. Good boy, Dino. In my 21 years experience, I have seen many issues come up, and it brings me joy to be able to help my sweetie pies and their parents, even after they've been adopted out. So next question, how can I get one of your puppies? If you're interested in adopting a sweetie pie, simply visit my website, which is sweetiepiepets.com. You can find all kinds of information about me and my breeding program on my website. If you click on the About page, you can read about me and my background with animals. Now, just to let you know, my favorite prospective adoptive families are the ones that take their time and do their research. Adopting a dog should mean you're adding another family member to your pack. To your family. It's not something that should be done on a whim. Not every dog breed will fit well within the dynamics of your family, so it's the human's job to consider lifestyle and whether or not they've got the time it takes to truly commit to a new family member. Remember, Chihuahuas were bred to be lap dogs, so they want to be with their humans all the time. So when considering adoption, consider the following things. How much time do you spend at home? Can you take your sweetie pie to work with you? How often do you travel? And could your baby go with you? Do you have a babysitter nearby who can help out? And do you have the patience to work through training challenges? Because sometimes those do come up. So once you've done your research and made the decision that a Chihuahua is the right fit for you, for your family, and for your lifestyle, now it's time to make your selection. From my website, you can click on the Find a Puppy page. Here you'll find all kinds of important information, including my deposit process, the price range, and even get a look at my mommy dogs. Now, most of my puppies are pre-sold to deposit holders, so they usually don't even make it onto the puppies page. My puppies will only be listed available on this page if there is no deposit holder. Some buyers are looking for something super specific, such as color, coat length, size, gender. And the more specific you are, the longer it will take to get just the right puppy, because unfortunately I can't special order them. I've had deposit holders get their sweetie pies within just a couple weeks or months, but I've also had deposit holders that had to wait longer than a year. So far, the longest time a deposit holder has waited for one of my sweetie pies is 2.5 years. But sometimes I will have a puppy come available that a deposit holder didn't claim, and when that happens, I will list them here. And there are times, such as right now, where a puppy, for whatever reason, won't be adopted out at all. This is Biggie. Hi, Biggie. Can you say hi? Oh, he's a good boy. Biggie is now 7 months old, and I've had several families interested in him, but so far I just haven't found the right fit for this sweetie pie. So if you or somebody you know is interested in a sweetie pie, you can contact me via email at puppies@sweetiepiepets.com, or you can message me on Instagram at Kelly Swift Sweetie Pie Pets. Usually I'll have a few back and forth emails before setting up a FaceTime or a phone appointment to personally talk to the prospective adoptive families. I do like to get to know my adoptive families and help them make the right choice. I do my very best to match up the right puppy with the right family. So once we've agreed on a puppy or an upcoming litter, I email a deposit contract, which will need to be filled out and returned to me, and then the deposit can be sent. When the litter is born, I notify each of the deposit holders and send photos and videos of the puppies as they grow. At age 7 weeks, I set each individual puppy's rehoming fee price, and deposit holders have 1 week to make their sweetie pie selection and pay the balance. Typically, I keep the puppies for an additional 2 weeks until they're 10 weeks old, just to be sure they're thriving without mama's milk before sending them off to their forever homes.
What about you, Biggie? Are you thriving?
What do you think? And on occasion, I have retirees who are looking for their forever home. In fact, I currently am retiring beautiful Amico, and you can contact me if you're interested in her. Again, my email is puppies@sweetiepiepets.com, or you can DM my Instagram at Kelly Swift Sweetie Pie Pets. Well, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I try to answer as many questions as I can. Love you guys so much, and have a great new year with your furry friends. I'll see you next time on Sweetie Pie Pets. Bye-bye.
Biggie, say bye. Say bye over there. Like your hi. Hi, bye. Oh, yeah. He's a special boy. He's gonna find a family. Look at that face. How come nobody adopted you yet, huh? How come nobody adopted you yet?
You're too cute.
Huh, Biggie?